I'm back my NXT review for October 16th, 2014. Before I get to that, I want to remind everyone to check out Big W360 on Twitter and Facebook. Check out Andre Corbeil, Big Wwe Nxt, and Big Bo Style with the Canadian Western Show every Saturday night on the Andre Corbeil YouTube page. Also check out they're at OneWrestling.com, and I believe it's One Wrestling on Twitter, or at No One on Twitter. But now let's get to the NXT review. We kick it off with Baron Corbin picking up another decisive victory, this time over Eliza Sampson, with his hand finisher that squashes anyone and everyone in under a couple seconds. He walks in, walks out, like I said, in short order, picking up the win. Doesn't even have to grow more than the one move to get the victory. After that, we move on to Sami Zayn making his way to the ring. He's interrupted by Tyson Kidd. They go back and forth with back and forth insults. Sami actually asked Tyson if he had Maddie's permission to be out there in the ring, and this ends up in Tyson, and Sami Zayn, I should say, making a challenge to Tyson Kidd for a match in the main event, which eventually gets made. But after that, we had the Lucha Dragons, the newly crowned Tag Team Champions, NXT Tag Team Champions. I believe it's been about 3 weeks now since they became Tag Team Champions, taking on Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake, I should say. Sin Cara picks up the win with an enziguri on Blake, followed by a victory roll, what looked like a power bomb type victory roll. Kind of hard to explain unless you see it. He almost, Sin Cara almost landed straight on Blake's head when he dropped him, but he looked to be alright. After that, we had the NXT the NXT Women's Champion Charlotte defending against, not defending, but taking on Becky Lynch. It was a non-title match. Charlotte picks up the win with a natural selection. Becky Lynch seemed to be a formidable opponent for the champion, but she was caught off guard and caught with a natural selection for the victory by Charlotte, proving that she was once again she was the dominant female in the NXT locker room. After that, we had Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore taking on Sylvester Lefort and Marcus Lee, the Fighting Legionnaires. The match didn't last very long, and Sylvester started it off as a tag, and Marcus Lee, he accidentally knocked off the wig that Marcus has been using for the last couple of weeks to cover up his bald head after being doused with that lethal health cream that Enzo and Colin Cassidy had. Marcus Lee is now bald, and the wig, like I said, Sylvester accidentally pulled off the wig, and Marcus snapped and actually attacked his now what I would call his former tag team partner, the Fighting Legionnaires. Apparently now it's Litchfield and Marcus left Sylvester down for the count. After that, Enzo Amore called out the hairstylist, I guess, the hairstylist friend, I should say, Carmella, for a debut match against I really, if anyone follows indie wrestling, you know you recognize your opponent. If you watched the show, you recognized that was Lena Bates, a very, very popular independent female athlete and I'm begging the WWE to actually sign on to a contract. They didn't actually say her name on TV, but she did get her own entrance and everything. So they might have something in store down the road, possibly. I'm begging them to actually sign her and let her keep the cosplay gimmick that she has, which will be a little bit tricky if they actually did sign her. To let her keep that, but Carmella picks up the win with the head scissors submission move that forces Leva Bates, forces Leva to tap out. After that, we were backstage in the Divas locker room where Sasha Banks was interrupted by Becky Lynch, who tells her that she will be getting what she deserves after everything she's done to Charlotte. And Sasha says that being nice will get you nowhere. And now that Becky Lynch has lost to Charlotte twice, she needs to look in the mirror and figure out what will take her to the top. This might be leading to some sort of a heel turn for Becky Lynch, or some sort of new direction, but it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. After that, we had Adrian Neville in a backstage interview. He says that he's sick and tired of guys like Titus O'Neil from the main roster coming down to NXT and thinking that they can take over the show. And next week, he will defend the NXT Championship against Titus O'Neil and prove that the NXT roster can stand up against anyone. They then move on to the main event with Sami Zayn in a hard-fought match that with good a while picks up a pinfall victory over Tyson Kidd after an exploder suplex into the turnbuckles, followed by the hula kick that leads to the 1-2-3 victory for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn looking to prove that he deserves to be in the title picture, in the discussion. I should say, he deserves to be in the discussion for the NXT Championship. In my opinion, it's coming very soon for Sami Zayn to be the new NXT champion at some point in the near future, possibly the next takeover special event on the WWE network, but which will be sometime in December, I think. I'm not sure, but that's it for NXT, and that's it for me. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought of NXT. If you watched it, let me know what you thought of this review, and subscribe and check out all those links in the description. Until next time, I'll be back for SmackDown tomorrow. Until then, I'm out of here. See you.